A whole step is the equivalent of 2 half steps. Now what do I mean by that? Well, if we started on this D and we want to go 1 whole step up, we would go 2 half steps up from this note. We start on this D, we go up 1 half step to D sharp and another half step to E. That's 2 half steps. See how that works there? Starting on D, 1 half step up, the next half step up would be the next note up from D sharp, which would be E. There you go. So a whole step above D is E. If you want to go a whole step down from this D, we would go down 2 half steps. So we go down to D flat, that's 1 half step, and the second half step would be C. Let's do that again. Starting on D, a whole step is equal to 2 half steps. We want to go down 1 whole step, so we go down 1 half step, 2 half steps. So a whole step below D is C. All right, let's look at another example here. Let's look at that from a G. We start on this G, and we want to go a whole step above it. We already know what a half step is. We already know that we need 2 half steps to equal a whole step. We'll start on this G, and we'll go 2 half steps up. 1, 2, A. A whole step above G is A. Likewise, if we wanted to go 1 whole step down from G, 2 half steps equal a whole step, so we start on G, and we go down 2 half steps. 1, 2. So a whole step below G is F. Let's take a look at this F note again, where we have our 2 notes here that don't have a black note in between. We'll start on this F, and we'll go a whole step up. So it's just like we had before. F sharp, G. Again, from this F, a whole step equals 2 half steps, so 1 half step, 2 half steps. A whole step above F is G. If we want to go a whole step below F, we're going to go 2 half steps down, which will be the next 2 keys down. In this case, since there is no black key, the first half step is E, and the second half step is E flat. Look at that again. Whole step equals 2 half steps. We want to go down a whole step, so we start on F, and we go down 2 half steps. 1, 2. So a whole step below F is E flat. If we use only whole steps, the result is what's known as the whole tone scale, which is an ambiguous, almost mystical sound. Again, we'll use sharps for ascending notes and flats for descending notes. C, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C, B flat, A flat, G flat, E, D, C. So let's take a little closer look at that, and we'll see how every note from every other note is a whole step from there. So let's just listen to what this scale sounds like. All right. Let's take a little closer look at this so we can see how these are all whole steps. Let's start on our C, and let's do our 2 half steps between each note. So we have C, C sharp, and then we have the D, D, D sharp, E, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. So we use sharps on the way up. We're going to use flats descending now. So here we go. Starting on the C, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E flat, D, D flat, C. And that's the whole tone scale. The whole tone scale is the scale you get when using only whole steps. Now that we understand what whole steps and half steps are, let's put them together and make the major scale.